looking at the more detailed chart and some of the entries I've given, so this week, yeah, I've just found hard, but like I say, I have been focusing more on alts and trying to keep them updated. But I was looking for a stop hunt of these highs here on that, and it took a while to play out, but did eventually play out. I was then looking at the possibility of a long here. I did say in the last stream I didn't like this zone, but because it's 12-hour, I'm trying to be objective. Could have given a bounce up to here, but in this case it didn't. It's just kind of drifted back through it. This zone was a zone again that was just missed here. Yeah, so it's kind of run through that zone as well. But critically, and what you need to do when I'm giving these zones is just see what's changed in the structure. So what really happened last night is that we got a close with a 2-day supply, and then today it instantly tapped up into that 2-day supply and dumped off it. So then, obviously a long there becomes significantly lower probability if it's coming immediately off a higher time frame supply. So personally, I wasn't trading yesterday, but I wouldn't have taken that one on that basis. But given I can't update all the time, please be aware of these things as and when they happen. As I've said, we've got this new monthly demand now, so I've kind of made that cross. And I said previously anyway that these two entries were more viable and better, higher probability than the potential entries that I had higher for longs on scalps. So I've made this one green just so we can be aware that it's the monthly zone. Obviously, it can still go deeper into the monthly zone if it wants to. But yeah, so keep an eye on that as and when it hits. Obviously, we've got a CME gap higher now. And also, so the CME has made monthly demand as well, but the CME level is higher. So on the normal US dollar chart, our monthly demand is 96,530, and the CME is here at 98,875. So if we closed around current price, we would find CME already on the monthly level. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't want to make too many more judgments on this until I see, firstly where the weekly close is, and secondly, what we're going to get on the first couple of days of next week, and if the dollar's going to open with a gap, etc. As it stands, we have that 2-day supply already, and it's looking like we're going to make a 3-day supply at this level just above. So, and the gap potentially might be around, again, I haven't looked at the detail, but the gap might be around that level or possibly higher actually. But yeah, just keep an eye on a sort of gap fill, and a possible rejection here would be what I would say on the short side. But then obviously I'm not going to be biased to short if we hit the monthly first. So yeah, like I said, I want to see a first few days. If we come back up now, maybe negate this 3-day, close around the gap, then I would look for another drop to take along into monthly demand. If we drop further now, coming into monthly demand today, tomorrow, without testing supply, then I'd be much less inclined to look for shorts at supply with on the 3-day supply, etc., but having come from a monthly demand. So yeah, just be a little bit wary of that.